measured the top and all the braces and everything that I need to reproduce this if I wanted to. Now we come to the magic probe, which is an amazing device. It's basically in 3 parts. This is the brains. There's a little ball which attaches to the brains when you calibrate it, and a battery to power it, and a cord to connect it. And so when you connect the battery to the brains, it will fire up. There's a red light there flashing, and get onto airplane mode, and then you go to your settings and the Wi-Fi on your phone, click on Magic Probe, and now I'm on. So I just have to get onto Google or whatever browser and type in 10.10.10.10. So before you attach the ball, just press calibrate, and it says attach the ball, and wait 9 seconds, I think it was. And then it says remove the ball, and then wait another 9 seconds. Don't know why it takes 9 seconds, but it's better than 10 seconds. And calibration complete. And now when we move the ball around, it is picking up the thickness of whatever. So if I want to measure the thickness of the cardboard, it's about 12 thou thick.
Another handy trick you can do is bypass your phone as the display and use your computer as the display. So it's really handy for showing a customer something, or just if you've got bad eyesight. So keep that in mind. So I'm just going to measure the sides first, and nothing surprising here. They're like 86 thousandths. I'll measure the back, 95 thou. I might measure the back in a few different places. That's measuring 105 thou, 96 thou, 102 thou there, 99. So the back is between 95 and 100 thou. If you don't know, 5 thou is like 1 scrape of a card scraper. It's just nothing. So actually it's maybe 5 scrapes of a card scraper if it's sharp. Now for the interesting part. So there's no surprises with the back and side thicknesses. That's just standard for steel string and classical actually. The top is a different story. The better the guitar, the top will be different thicknesses in different areas, because what a luthier does that a factory doesn't is have time to detail their work in regard to flexing and testing and going about making the guitar the most efficient or the best that they can. And that means to make some areas thicker and some areas thinner. So on a factory instrument, typically you'll find a guitar that has the one thickness from the upper bout to the lower bout and everywhere else. However, the best guitars that I've played and measured, the top came off the drum sander or whatever sander with the thickness of the upper bout, and then the lower bout is finessed to a certain thickness. Usually it's a little bit thicker under the bridge area, and then it tapers out around the perimeter basically. So let's see what Robert Ruck has done. So I'm going to measure this guitar in various places and mark them in red all over the template. So the upper bout, the treble is 113 thou, 110 thou around here. That's, 3 thou doesn't mean a thing up in the upper bout. What I do want to measure is the thickness of the patch. So here is 99 thou, and then on that spruce patch it is 141 thou, so that means it's about a 1 mil thick spruce patch. And because this is such an excellent guitar, I will measure both sides, and if there's a big difference I'll write it down. So on this side was 113, this is 108. I'm not going to worry about detailing that. 105 thou, the other side was 99 thou, whatever. Now we get to the interesting part. Just behind the bridge plate, which is spruce, it's 105 thou. And now I'm going to pop this onto the bridge patch, and it's 137 thou. So it's about 30 thou thick. And it might taper in thickness to like a mil or something, but I'm not sure. It's 130 thou on the other side. So it's about 102 thou just between the lower transverse brace and the diagonal. And then it's about 100 thou a little further in. Now towards the perimeter, I'm expecting to see it getting thinner. So let's see if that does do that. So that's right up against the linings now, and it's 101, so not really thin yet. But normally it tapers thinner this way and that way. Yep, that's quite an abrupt change. So 95 thou, very close to this corner here. I'm going to do the perimeter now. 90. I expect it's going to be about 90 all the way around. Thicker there, 93. Yeah, it's just going to be same, very similar all the way around. It's about 84 here, so pretty low. So we've got about 100 and then 90 and sort of 85. So the difference between 85 and 90 around here is what I would call the difference between a couple of swipes of sandpaper or scraper, plus he could have sanded the finish a little bit harder here. So I don't think it's a detrimental number to stick to if you're reproducing this guitar. It's about 101 there. The difference between 85 and 101 is a significant number though. And this gets up to about 105, close to the bridge. If I go right up close to the brace, and the brace here is this smaller one here, so it's thicker very close to the brace, and if I just back it off like 1/8 of an inch, it's less. So that's probably due to it's easy to sand in this area with sandpaper and after you've glued the braces on, and it's harder to sand in here like right close to the brace. 103, 101. So the other place I don't have a reading of is in front of the brace or bridge. It could be a bit thicker up here, but it doesn't, a little bit. So that's 102 right in front of the brace. It's actually 101 now. So it's the lower transverse braces here. And I've got some top wear here, so this isn't going to be very accurate. 102, the last measurement, and we're done. There's one last thing that I didn't do. There's one last measurement, two last measurements I haven't done here, which is the thickness of the sides, or the depth of the instrument. So about 100 mil deep at the neck area. This is the body depth, and the butt is like 107 mil. The scale length of this guitar is the 12th fret is measuring 332 mils, so it's 664 mils, plus the front edge of the saddle is either on 664 or just a little bit behind, so there might be like 1/2 mil or compensation. Interesting. Robert Ruck rose very quickly to fame because very early in his career, I think it was like guitar number 7 or 12 or something that he made, he got it in the hands of a very good player called Manuel Barocco, probably pronouncing that way wrong. But Manuel is an excellent professional player, link in the description, but he played number 58 and this is number 69, so it's really close to his early golden years, which we all want. Robert Ruck unfortunately died in 2018 due to cancer, but his legacy lives on with these beautiful instruments. So now I've got an extremely detailed map of an extraordinary guitar, and that is the benefit of having a magic probe and a couple of magnets, a half pencil and a bit of cardboard, a few rulers. You can create the first step at least to making an equally excellent guitar. Now obviously the top, if I pick a top out of my collection here, it's going to be a different density and stiffness and everything to this top. The way to overcome that is experience. So another benefit to having a magic probe, apart from being able to measure thicknesses of, important instruments or good instruments, so you can reproduce them or just get a further knowledge of whatever thing you want, is the repair world. So this is a interesting instrument from either Colombia or Peru, maybe Spain, not sure. But I don't know how thick anything is on this. Back, sides, top, no idea. But I will when I magic probe it. So if you get an instrument in that you have no idea about, you've never seen before, you can find out quickly what the luthier was thinking and how it's made, and make appropriate measures to, you know, cleat size, brace size, stuff like that. And you can also make a informed decision on string tensions and things like that. So it's really, really handy. So would I recommend the magic probe for everyone? I don't think I would. If you're only building and that's all you do, there's probably no need for it. If you, however, are like me and you also do repairs, or you're interested in other instruments that other people have made, like this, and you want to take measurements and get you know, some interesting readings, then it's definitely for you. If you are a repairer, and especially absolutely if you are a restorer, I think that a magic probe would benefit you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope I showed the benefits of the magic probe. So cheers, all the best, see you next time.